One of the most dangerous myths that I see are that symptoms somehow are failures. And, that bloating is bad, that fatigue means that you're lazy, and, that weight gain in perimenopause is something that you need to fight against, whereas the Ayurvedic approach is that these are sacred signals. This is us communicating, and they're your body's way of asking you to do something deeper for alignment. Modern science is really just catching up on what some of the things that were mentioned in these teachings 5,000 years ago, like circadian rhythm therapy or like intermittent fasting, and like they're all trending health things, but they come from Ayurveda. And so if we want a nervous system connection and balance, then we need to see where that is coming from. Is it chronic stress? Is it mental overwhelm? Is it lack of good nutrition, quality fats, because these are the biggest disruptors for your hormones, your digestion, is to be in a state of stress.
Yeah.
And so you may already know also that yoga is a sister science of Ayurveda. And so they were developed to be studied hand in hand. Yoga is about self-realization. How can you realize yourself if your digestion, your nervous system is out of whack? You can't.
Yeah.
So it was the practical, everyday, day-to-day, what I need to do to keep my wits about me. And so it was also a medicine. We could ask ourselves, instead of what more do I need? We could say, what am I missing from my current routine? Am I missing grounding meals? Am I outsourcing my meals all the time? Am I having restorative sleep? Is there pleasure in my life? Is my digestive fire strong? And is there enough movement in my life? Is there enough self-compassion in my life? And so it's really like a 360 degrees approach, where we don't just like look at one molecule. Let's say like in depression, we look at serotonin, one part of like a whole system that is under some sort of signal that this is imbalanced. And once we've asked those questions, like, where is it? We have to get really honest. And I think a lot of issues come from that denial of the self, denial of this is actually something that I'm not happy about, and toxic positivity. Whereas when we're honest with ourselves, we're bringing light to it. We're bringing it to light. We're not letting it linger in the shadows.
Mm-hmm.
And only from that place can we restore ourselves back to wholeness again. When we are Vata and we're going into a Vata stage of life, this is really the time for you to focus on self-care more than the other doshas, predominantly because this is a particular time where you can find yourself just feeling really ungrounded, really not able to sleep at night, worrying, fearful, because you're in that phase of your life anyway. And so it's best that you start to really think about your rhythm. Where is it that I need more care? Where is it that I need to take sacred pauses, I like to call them, moments of self-care, where you oil yourself with scented oils like jasmine or patchouli or castor oil with these essential oils, and you nourish the senses, you nourish the skin, you ground into routine, and that helps your nervous system calm down and helps you to function in a more of a sense of deep connection. rather than fear. You can come from that place of love and care, because everything starts to become dry and brittle. And so oil is like your savior. And I mean, in Ayurveda, we call it sneha, we call it love. Oil yourself.